Hey everybody, so I am here to do Terra's 3-month update. She is over here in her pack and play in her bumbo chair, kind of hanging out while I do this. Let's see if I can see if we can keep her in the video too. Okay, so yeah, she turned 3 months old on May 9th, and she is ginormous. I can't believe she's 3 months old already. It's just blows me away. Time has gone by so fast. I know that every mom says that, but it just completely, it flies by. I apologize about the way I look. Also, we're in the middle of laying sod in our backyard, and it's hotter than crap. So yeah, I've been sweating my butt off, and I finally took a shower, and so I don't have any makeup on, but my hair's just kind of wadded up in a ponytail back here. Anyway, so let's see. As far as 3 months go for Miss Terra, I'm assuming she's about close to 15 pounds, maybe 14 and a half or so, and probably close somewhere to 25 inches long. She's giant, and she is completely grown out of her 0 to 3 month clothes. Her pants have been too small for a long time because she has such long legs. But just, within the past week and a half or so, her onesies just are too tight, especially with her cloth diapers. I have to stretch them all the way out just to get them to button in the middle. So we basically, I cleaned out her drawers, and I got rid of all her, not got rid of, but I'm going to put away all of her 0 to 3 month clothes. And she's basically into, 6 to 9 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, or just straight 6 months, depending on the brand. And we don't actually have that much stuff in those sizes, so I'm definitely going to have to go out and get some. She doesn't have any white onesies or anything, so as soon as I get some white onesies, I'm going to do her 3 month pictures. What else? Let's see, as far as eating goes, she still eats every 2 hours, pretty much on the nose. Sometimes if she's in a nap or whatever, or she's being really entertained by something, she can go 2.5 to 3 hours, but that's pretty rare. Usually right at the 2 hour mark, she is starving, and she is 4 ounces every 2 hours. And I'm slowly starting to increase how much she's eating to 5 ounces. And the times that she does drink a whole 5 ounce bottle, she can really get closer to lasting 3 hours. So that's really nice, because it seems like 2 hours flies by, and then next thing you know, she's eating again. So it's definitely going to be easier if she can last a little bit longer as far as that goes. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing over there? And as far as cloth diapering goes, it's going really well. I actually have been lately not using the cloth diapers as much, and I'm trying to burn through my disposables that I got for my baby shower and whatnot, because I just don't want her to grow out of them and them to just sit on my shelf that I have in her nursery. Diapers are expensive, so I'm just trying to use them as quickly as possible, and just try and get them out of the house, and then we'll be exclusively cloth diapering again, because for a while there we didn't have any size 1s, or she wasn't in newborn anymore, and then size 1s she didn't have anymore, so we were completely exclusively cloth diapering between 2 and 3 months old, or between 2 and 2.5 months old, and then the last couple weeks we were using the disposables, because she pretty much couldn't wear a size 1 or a size 1 to 2 or whatever, however it goes. And now she's wearing a 2, so I'm kind of using the 1 pack of disposables that I have in that size. Anyways, let's see what else. She is. I'm gonna go grab her real quick. Come here, baby. Oh. Let me get a bird cloth. Ooh. This pack and play is the lifesaver, because I can pretty much take it wherever I need it around the house, wherever I'm going to be, and then I can put her in it, and she can play with her toys and whatnot, because she is exclusively sleeping in her crib now. Excuse me, for naps and everything, and at night. So makes it really nice that I can use the pack and play for fun. And I can get it out of my bedroom because it was taking up so much space. So hi everyone! What doing? And her eyes are still blue. It does not look like it here. They look brown in the camera, but Her eyes are still blue, so I'm 99% sure she's going to keep them because they're crystal blue. It's not like they're gray anymore or anything like that. So pretty sure she's going to keep those blue eyes. And her hair is, it's lighter than it, was at 2 months. And it's crazy. It pretty much does what it wants to do. It doesn't matter if I brush it or whatever. It pretty much just lays how it wants to lay. And she has cowlick in the back here. It's all crazy. But it's definitely lighter. Her highlights are really dominant. Doesn't look like it in the camera, but when her dad was a baby, he was born with a full head of dark hair, and I probably mentioned that in other videos. But and then by the time he was a year old, his hair was pretty much like a sandy blonde color. And then as he grew, and went into teenager and then adulthood, it went back to being like I wouldn't say dark brown. It's more of like a medium to dark brown, kind of somewhere in that range. So I wonder if that's what her hair is going to do. But and then in the back, especially now that she is, ooh, look at the flower on your butt. So cute, so cute. Especially now that she's laying on her back and she's really a lot more active. She's, all over the place. Her hair is starting to thin a little bit in the back, but not too much. It's not that bad at all. But yeah, as far as that goes, she is rolling all over the place. She pretty much has back to belly pretty much mastered. But as far as belly to back, she can't seem to get her arm underneath her to get all the way over. But she gets really close. She kicks that leg kind of sideways, and she wants to roll over. She wants to do it, but she just hasn't gotten there yet. But definitely back to belly is mastered. What else? She's teething like crazy. I don't think I said that. Did I say that? I don't know. She's teething like crazy. She drools like there's no tomorrow. I usually have a bib on her pretty much all the time, and if I don't have a bib on her, I have a burp cloth handy because she is just constant drool. Her clothes are always getting wet, and it's just gross. She's constantly chewing on her hands. She's chewing on my hands. She's chewing on her toys, her rattle, anything she can grab, it goes directly to her mouth, which I know that's, when I was pretty much raising my niece, when I had her, when I was babysitting, I didn't raise her, but when I had her when she was a baby, she put everything in her mouth, and like literally everything. So even if it was like a hairball she found on the ground or dust bunny or something like that, she'd try and put it in her mouth. So when she starts to crawl, we're definitely going to have to make sure we vacuum and sweep a lot more often, because for the people that have wood floors and animals, you know how it is. It seems like I could sweep and vacuum and mop my entire house, and the next day there's hair everywhere. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge, definitely. But this room over here that I have her in is kind of like our family room area, and it has carpet in it. And when she starts to crawl, this is going to be her, basically like her toy area, her playroom. We're going to, move the furniture around, and we're going to get a gate and block this off here. And I'm going to, shampoo and clean the carpets. And when she's on the ground, basically that's going to be her area to play. That way, it's a easier area for me to keep clean. What else? She just talks like there's no tomorrow. Right now she's kind of enthralled with seeing herself in the camera. But she coos, and when I try and get her to say mama, she just laughs. She recognizes, my mom, my parents, her grandparents, and then Tim's parents and her other set of grandparents. When they come over, she just, looks right at them. Huh, beautiful. And she has these cheeks that won't quit, huh? Look at those cheekies. Look at those cheekies. Oh, and the drool. See what I mean? Drool. Woo. And she stands up like a champ. See? You want to show them? Well, you can't really see, but she stands up. If I just hold her by her armpits, she stands up like a big girl. So I think she'll probably be walking by 9 months. I think I mentioned that in other videos too. But when I was a baby, I was walking by 9 months, and because I was the firstborn. And my husband didn't walk until he was over a year old because he was the third child, and he really didn't have to want for anything. He did, he could get his siblings to pretty much do it all for him. So I think that's kind of the case when you have more children, and as as those children get older, your younger ones just basically can point and or whine or something, and the other people will get it for them, so they don't have to try to walk. But when you're the first child, they really want to get moving as fast as possible, so they can get those toys, or they can get the animals, or they can whatever they want to do. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to ramble on too much, and I got to get started dinner. We're barbecuing chicken out in the backyard with our new sod. It's going to be so much fun. And more drool. And I'm doing zucchini and stuff, so yeah, that's going to be awesome. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as her 3-month update goes. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'll put it in the down bar below. But yeah, so Terra is 3 months old. Ooh, what? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Say bye, everybody.